Hey, you guys. Welcome back to Channel Claire. Here we have a pissed off Whitney Hernandez. I can never say her last name. A pissed off Whitney. Because she had to sit with the commoners. She looks like she's uncomfortable. She looks like that Karen woman who kind of wants to clutch at her purse closely, like if she had one on her. And it's kind of creepy. Her and Amber are I don't know why I should say it's creepy because they're sisters, but they're eerily alike. Their mannerisms, the way they talk, the way she's dressed, the hairstyle, and the fact that their words and her testimony and Amber's testimony match up seamlessly, you know? But she did slip up at some times, and we'll talk about that. But I just thought that this was just hilarious. This screenshot of the photographer who got this, I love him, Shady Boots, got this of Whitney Hurd looking like she's fearing for her fucking life. Like, how dare they? Like, did she want to be on the front row as part of the legal team? She didn't get the exclusive VIP Eve Barlow service. Even Eve Barlow was sitting up in the front row, and your own sister can't even sit up in the front row? That's fucked up. That is fucked up, Amber. You had your sister come here, leave her family, her kids, and whatnot, to sit up here and perjure herself, and you couldn't even get her in the front row? But you had Eve Barlow in the front row? Or close to the front row? Y'all let me know if Eve Barlow was in the front row. I really don't recall her sitting with, in the public. I don't, but let me know. Okay, you guys. So who did we have today? We had Whitney Hurd. I'm just going to call her Whitney Hurd because I can't say her last name. We had Josh Drew. We had Raquel, more of her bullshit. She sat up there and acted like she was about to cry. We had Melanie Iglesias, probably not saying that right. We had Sexton. We had a whole bunch of people who seem to have come for some reason. Well, actually, the funny thing is they didn't come. This is my deposition video. Like, they didn't come. Like, let's be fucking real. They did not come. The only person who has come for their sister is Whitney. That's the only person that's come for her. Like, truly. And her shit was a whole bunch of lies matched up to make her story and Amber's be cohesive in some ways. But that's who we had. We had the freeloaders of the world. The people who sat up in Johnny's penthouses, enjoying the lifestyle that he afforded them. Like, he was taking care of them. I don't know if you saw in my last video, I read the text message that Johnny sent to his housing manager to take care of Raquel's bitch ass. Treat her like a princess. She's a good, fragile girl. Like, make sure she has coffee, tea, fruits, chocolates, whatever when she gets in there. Like, anything she wants, she has. She can stay there for however long she wants and or needs. And then they came in here and sat up here and tried to say all these fucking lies. All these lies. And I especially feel for Johnny after watching Whitney. Miss Whitney, who literally could not even sit in the front row, sit up there and lie. They had like a friendship. And again, none of these people, y'all, none of these people ever saw Johnny put a fucking hand on this woman. None of these people. I saw on Twitter some people were talking about like the way the pendulum swings, and that now the pendulum is swinging towards Amber's way. And like off the bat, I'm just gonna tell you guys I had to work today, so I couldn't like be in tune with the case as much as I wanted to. It was fucking hectic, so this is gonna be like a catching up, me learning as like we go along type of thing. But I got like bits and pieces. But it's just like, this is insanity. This is real crazy. The police for Amber are really fucking coming. Like, I swear to God, every time I try to do a video. Do y'all hear this? I'm on like a main road, but anyway. The literal pendulum swinging, they're saying that it's swinging towards Amber right now. And I'm just like, how and why are you saying that? What is it that these people provided that is making you feel as if the pendulum has swung in Amber's direction? I'm not seeing it. Maybe I'm biased, or I don't know, but I'm truly not seeing it. I'm not. We had some people come up here and say that Johnny, you know, was in a dark period. He was depressed. He had dark paintings. He had dark artwork. He had dark drawn shades and everything. He was sitting in dark rooms. That's supposed to make me believe that this man is aggressive and beat Amber's ass repeatedly, pummeled her. If anything, that makes me feel sorry for him because he was fucking depressed. He wasn't like that before. Everybody said he started off a certain way, and then gradually throughout the relationship, he seemed to get darker and darker, meaning whatever shit it was that you guys really weren't seeing behind closed doors was affecting him. And you guys were seeing the aftereffects of him being depressed as fuck. Being with this woman who was beating his fucking ass. And they were always saying, oh yeah, we never saw it, but we would come in the aftermath. Yeah, that's because your fucking friend liked to throw shit. I don't know how many fucking times I've heard about Amber fucking throwing shit. Elaine sat up there and showed pictures of fucking clothing racks, picture after picture after picture of clothing racks to Whitney. She's like, yep, and there's more clothing racks. And there's more clothing racks. And I'm like, okay, we get it. He knocked out some clothing racks. He probably paid for them anyway. Like, and what? What is your point? He did not hit this woman. This is why we're here. We have proven the defamation, and we have proven that nobody, I don't give a fuck how many people Raquel want to sit up there and fucking cry and make us believe that she's looking at this picture and seeing two black eyes and a busted fucking lip. And I'm like, is this real life? Is this real life? Are these people for real? You're a bunch of fucking freeloaders that are hoping to get a fat fucking check. You even said, Raquel, you and Amber are not even fucking friends right now. Wonder what went down with that. But y'all are just trying to wait for your fat fucking check after all of this wired to you secretly. Y'all probably got some set up foreign accounts somewhere wired to you secretly when all this is said and done because y'all think that Amber is going to win. No pendulum in my mind has swung anywhere. I'm not moved. I'm not fazed. I'm just not. I did see people like the DUI guy and stuff that people seemed more alert today. The jury seemed more alert and listening to what the witnesses were saying and more in tune. But I feel like they're listening and they're going to be able to hear the inconsistencies. They're going to be able to hear the things that don't match up. They're literally, Josh is wanting us to believe him over 4 law officers. I'm not doing that. Like, I'm not like buddy like that with the law like that, you know what I mean? But I'm like, just logically, like 4 people against 1 person's word. Like, come the fuck on. Come on. Anyway, so it's just, I'm not moved. I don't care about a fucking pendulum. I'm not fazed at all. And another thing, segue, I tweeted this. Is anyone else suddenly getting a whole bunch of pro Amber Heard tweets on your timeline? I don't like anything in support of that woman. Why are they showing up? And is Amber talks, I can't even read my own tweet. And Amber talks about a PR team. Suspicious. Because I legit, I'm on Twitter. I'm always on fucking Twitter. I don't like anything about this woman in support of this fucking woman. All of a sudden, I've been seeing on my timeline, you know how you see like like there'll be tweets about Johnny Depp like under a topic, and there'll be like tweets. All of a sudden I saw a bunch of like, it'll say Amber Heard with that little, you know, sign, and then Amber Heard stuff, and I'm like, I don't like anything about this woman. Why is this showing up on my fucking feed? And we know, here's the police again. Please, on your way, go get Amber's ass, put her in a straitjacket, and take her to fucking Shepherd Pratt. I don't, like, what is going on? I've lost my train of thought. Like, this stuff is just ridiculous. But, I literally lost my train of thought. Like, it's so loud. As I was saying, I hope that whoever is in need and help is okay, but Jesus, it's loud. On my timeline, there was a bunch of like Amber related tweets, pro related tweets, and I'm like, this has got to be Elon. Has to be part of the reason why he fucking brought this, so he can kind of control what the fuck is happening in the background with like the analytics and all that shit I don't understand. And now I'm seeing all this shit because I do not support this woman. I do not. And this is the calculated shit that they do, and they'd want to talk about a PR machine, and Johnny was sending out all these slanderous, slurish articles planted in the press and stuff like that. Johnny's team planted a whole article about her and Tasha and abuse. No, bitch, it was out there. It was out there. Stop it. Just stop. So we're gonna see what's up. This was interesting. Okay, so the acting coach, Kay Sexton, a few months before AH wanted a depo from her, then proceeded to tell her for the first time ever about the fucking SA with the bottle. So it's so convenient the way things seem to happen. But you left that big thing out. You left it out on the TRO. We ain't hear about this shit for years. All of a sudden, it's coming up to the case and we're hearing about this fucking bottle. You only just told her prior to her getting this deposition. It's fucking shady and it's calculated. And this woman who is your acting coach, this is just somebody else with whom you need to get a refund from. Just like your lawyers. You need a refund from them, and you need a refund from your acting coach. The acting coach said it's hard for you to fake cry. She let that fucking slip. It's hard for you to fake cry. No wonder you cannot even get up on this stand and talk about the worst, most traumatic moments of your life, supposedly, and not even shed a single tear. You sat up there and dry heaved through the story about the fucking bottle, not a tear in your fucking eye. And your fucking coach just said, when you're acting, it's hard for you to fake cry. It's hard for you. So it makes sense. You're sitting up on that stand doing what, Amber? Acting. Cut. Let's cut. Take 10, take 4. Like, it's fucking over. It's done. It's done. And Johnny had all these people living up in his fucking house, like, and they wanted to talk about how he would get upset that there was, like, all these fucking people and shit, and it's just like, okay, I would be upset too when you're, like, working hours on end, and next thing you know, you come in your house and there's all these fucking people you don't know. You find out there's some woman living in your house you didn't even fucking know was living in your house. Like, think about how you would react if all that shit was going on. Like, just think about, like, we are human beings. Like, everybody, none of us are perfect. And I keep fucking saying it. The fact that they're trying to paint this woman into a corner and make it seem like she is this, like, pristine fucking angel, it makes no sense. And the fucking makeup artist, like, girl, what? I can't. Oh, Lord, they're comparing, people are so fun. They're comparing Whitney to The Simpsons. I can't. People are so fucking silly. I have yet to go on TikTok to see what's going on there. because I know they're going in on Whitney Heard. Miss Whitney Heard. Amber had the hair to the side profile today, I see. Try not to have people see her face. So, we have makeup artist testified about her experience concealing bruises and creating bruises for special effects. You have a special effects makeup artist who also slipped and said the word bruise kit. A special effects makeup art. If the jury does not see what is literally dead ass in front of them, that these are all grifters and they're pissed off that they didn't fucking get their way and that Johnny cut them the fuck off. Cut them off because he was sick of this shit. They need to be turning on Amber's ass. And honestly, I feel like Raquel did kind of sort of turn on Amber. Hence probably why they're no longer friends. Because she probably since they were best friends back in the day, told her, bitch, you're wrong. Like, I'm not doing this anymore. But since she had already done the deposition, she kind of had to go forward with that. But she really, after the fact, was like, I really don't want to be in this shit, and you're pulling me into, like, something that I did not take you seriously, thinking like, they were probably sitting by the pool laughing and conspiring, you know, after the plane incident and shit, supposedly. And they were having fun with it back then, but then shit got too real. And I think Raquel told her about herself. I do. I absolutely do. So we're going to hear what Miss Melanie Iglesias has to say. And quite honestly, I don't understand why these people took the time to sit up here and lie for this woman. But besides, for a fucking check.
Did you have training and experience dealing with injuries or covering up bruising on people? Do you have any specific experience or education?
Why is she smiling? Why is Amber smiling? She legit smiled when the lawyer asked Melanie that. Like, do you think this is going to be your home run witness statement? Like, oh my god, the makeup artist actually saw the bruises on me and covered them up for me. This is the home fucking run. No, bitch. No, because there are 50 billion other fucking people in this case who have seen absolutely nothing on you. And this woman, she's not credible to me. Who the fuck is she? Who is she? Who are you?
Being bruises and cover bruises for special effect.
For special effect.
I mean, throughout my career, I have created bruises and I also have covered bruises for, you know, with models or real life, whatever it is. So, yeah,
for real.
I have experience in
Johnny's laughing.
Some bruises. Yes.
How about swelling? Same question.
I mean, it's a little harder to cover swelling.
Oh, I'm sure it is. She was supposed to have a fucked up, broken nose, although now Amber has taken that back and said it felt like it was broken. If your nose is broken, I have seen a broken nose via Twitter now because of all of this. If your nose is broken, that shit's going to be fucked the fuck up. You're not going to be able to cover that with some makeup, and you just said that it's hard to do that. So again, what the fuck are you talking about? You saw nothing. You saw nothing. You were sitting here talking about how you have experience fucking, oh my god, covering bruises. I have seen pictures, literal pictures of Amber on the red carpet with makeup done by you apparently. And her pimples on the side of her face going down to her jaw to her chin are still showing. But I'm supposed to believe you came in here and waved a fucking fairy wand and magically disappeared it with some fucking CC BB cream, some concealer with an orange tint? I'm insulted. Like, they're insulting our intelligence. They really are. Like, if you think about it, they're insulting our intelligence.
Try to bring the swelling down. Covering it up would be not great.
Right. So.
And how about cuts?
Cuts.
Yeah.
Specifically specifically as
I
it
ain't
relates
seen that
to
a
Ms.
cut on
Heard's
Amber's
makeup
face.
look on December 16th. Do you recall what foundation you used?
What'd you use?
The brand?
Yeah, what brand? Please tell me.
You probably don't remember the brand.
Please,
Do you
no.
recall
She
the
remember.
shade?
No, tell me the fucking brand right now. And I have not heard this part. I have not heard this part. Tell me the fucking brand right now, and I will go out to the goddamn store and I will buy it and I will do a tester on this fucking shit. But I guarantee she's probably not going to say the brand because she knows people. If she was smart, she would know if she gives the brand like Milani, it would come out like Milani did Elaine, or people are gonna go out and fucking buy it and test it the fuck out themselves and say, this ain't fucking matching up, bitch. So let's see what she has to say. She's like smiling and laughing because she's like caught the fuck up. Yeah. Stall, bitch. Stall. Let's see what she says.
That you used?
How would I? No, it's 5 years ago. Absolutely not.
Bullshit. If you're a makeup artist, bull fucking shit. She said it was 5 years ago. I don't remember. Bull fucking shit. You're a makeup artist? I don't know if I can get over in this light a little bit. You're a makeup artist, okay? Typically, makeup artists have a bag and they have things that they keep in there that are standard. And especially if they're doing a client with whom they do over and over again their makeup, they know what brands they like, they know what colors they like, they have all that prepared and ready to fucking go. So there's no fucking way, unless you have the poorest fucking memory in the world and have smoked weed consistently all day fucking long, your short-term memory is goddamn awful, your long-term memory is awful. There is no way that you would not know the brand of makeup that you used on Amber Heard to cover up those fucking scars. There's no way. I'm sorry, there's no fucking way. I'm not fucking buying it. I'm not buying it. You just told me that you're a special effect makeup artist and you have experience in creating bruises. Done. I know the jury was like, okay, moving on. I don't need to hear anymore. No, I'm not none of this is compelling for me. It's not compelling. You know? It's just not, and I need some more water. So, the other Miss Heard, as I'm going to call her, as we know now, she has decided to take the path of going ahead and perjuring herself and lying for her sister. She has also come out with the fact that now that there was this NDA that ended up on the counter after the whole incident with the staircase. Now, we heard from Travis, who was also there, and we've heard from Whitney, who is also there. We have heard from Amber, who is also there. We have heard from Johnny, who is also there. Whitney and Amber have the same story. Johnny and Travis have the same story. Travis says he was between Johnny and Amber, okay? Amber came around, clocked Johnny, but Whitney was nowhere over there. Whitney, however, says it completely differently. I'm like, I know all y'all were doing a whole bunch of fucking drugs. And sometimes when you're doing drugs, like, you know, it can alter your experiences and shit. But, like, why is it such stark contrast of events? It's not even a little bit like the same type of detailing. It's like completely opposite. One person is saying one thing and the one other person saying completely something else. So you're literally leaving a jury to decide who they believe more, who they feel is more credible. That's all it comes down to. Who has done a better job at proving this case and showing that this person is not an abuser? Personally, I think Johnny's team has done a great job, but Whitney has gotten up here, and some people feel like this has swung a fucking pendulum. And I'm like, how? How, y'all? We're gonna listen to a little bit of it, because I'm just like, how? I'm not... And she really does have the Amber hairdo. Truly. Let's see.
Whitney Henriquez.
And where do you
Henriquez.
live?
In Glendale,
Whitney Henriquez. Okay. So now I know. It's Henriquez.
California.
Lord. Alright, we don't care.
When Johnny was using, there would be a fight. I saw it first.
When Johnny was using, there would be a fight.
That if he was using or if he was drinking, there was almost always a fight. There's always an argument. There was always a period where they weren't getting along, and it seemed to oscillate pretty quickly. He would be sober for a little bit and then almost just as quickly fall off the wagon and start to use or drink, and there would be...
How about the fact that everybody, literally fucking everybody, I fucking cannot stand the fact that, like, these people are all talking about the fact that Johnny was fucked up. He was doing drugs. He was doing this. But y'all were too. If you were so concerned about this man being sober and staying sober, why the fuck are you doing all the drugs in the world around him? Y'all were going to Coachella, right? Going to Coachella, and you planned to do the magic mushrooms, the MDMA, all that fucking shit. Johnny was planning to go too, but you wanted him to be sober. But you were about to be doing hella drugs at Coachella with him. It doesn't fucking make sense. You fucking staged. Like, I fucking heard in the audio where Johnny was hiding the fucking coke from you. And you were upset about it. Because the coke was being hidden from you. Like, and these people were trying to fucking act like Amber is so against coke. I don't get what these people think they're doing by being so hard about some things and being so on the opposite side. You're leaving no leeway. You're leaving no fucking wiggle room for a miscommunication or anything like that. It's just flat out fucking lies and perjury. Truly doing yourself a disservice. You have a child, Whitney. A child. Amber does too. Like, what the fuck are y'all gonna tell?
There'd be some big blowout, and it seemed to go back and forth pretty frequently. There was never an extended period of time where it was one or the other.
Whatever.
What, if any, changes did you observe in Amber over the period of her relationship with Johnny?
At first, Amber was Amber. She was loud, funny. She laughed a lot. She
was still very loud in them fucking audios. Don't sit up here and tell me she got meek, calm, and quiet and submissive. Don't sit up there and fucking tell me that shit.
Was just this happy, bright, fun-loving thing, always surrounded by friends.
Happy, bright, fun-loving. I have seen so many comments and stories from people saying that this woman is god-awful, rude, doesn't know how to talk to people, entitled, arrogant, doesn't know how to treat wait staff. Even people that she just deems as lower than her or needing something of her. Okay.
Friends. And then it was a progression that took over such a long period of time, and it was so slow. In hindsight, it was like watching a slow motion gunshot. She suddenly stopped sleeping as much. She wasn't
That's because she was hyped up on a whole bunch of fucking drugs. She was literally taking Ambien, drinking fucking wine, and not going to fuck asleep. That's what the fuck she was doing.
as funny. She wasn't as loud. She wasn't as gregarious as she used to be. Cut to the end of their relationship, she was so physically unwell. She maybe weighed 100 pounds soaking wet. She was emaciated. God. She wasn't sleeping.
I literally saw y'all walking out of the fucking law office or whatever the fuck it was. Amber is smiling and fucking laughing. She doesn't look emaciated to me. She looks the same that she has been looking. She's a slight, slim girl. She does not look emaciated. These people are dramatic. They use the most dramatic verbiage. It's crazy.
She had developed a heart condition and her eye...
Show me the medical report. Show me the fucking medical report for the heart condition, please.
Were sunken in. She just looked like two different...
Her eyes were sunken in. That's bags for not taking her fucking ass to sleep.
Lack of foundation calls for hearsay.
Lack of foundation.
She's giving her observations.
Well, heart condition, I'll sustain us to heart.
Move on. Move
Other than the
on.
heart condition, please continue.
She just,
Making up
if you were
shit.
to do a photograph side by side, you would see two very different people.
No, what we would see is what I see is the deposition, her looking young, fresh, and free, and then her now looking like tore down, broke, haggard, and tired, and just wanting to give up. Washed up.
And people that knew her throughout the entirety of their relationship saw the same thing.
Oh, did they?
What,
Did
if
they see
any
the same
observations did you
Conspirers.
make about Mr. Depp's exhibiting controlling behavior over the course of their relationship relating to Amber's clothing?
I think this is when she's going to go into the stylist and how all of a sudden her and Amber and Johnny had the same stylist, and how all of a sudden she didn't have control over the clothes she could wear. Like he was probably like pre-picking the clothing or something like that, and she was dressing way more modest. But I have not seen any fucking pictures of Amber Heard dressing modest. I'm gonna do a quick Google search. Amber Heard red carpet. And we'll show pictures with her, Johnny, and without. Let's see. Let's see what's modest. Leg out, thigh high boots. Modest. So modest. Back all out. Down to the ass crack. So modest. The deepest V-neck in the world, basically down to her belly button. So modest. I guess if you want to consider that modest, okay, but I'm sure the back is out. Slit up the yang. I mean, I don't know. Black simple dress. Full length covered dress. Simple dress. Simple dress. Belly out. Legs out. Let's see. Side out. Slit and deep plunge. So modest. Let's look at Amber Heard movie premieres. Please tell me what year this is. Please tell me what year this is that this dress was worn. Please. Please tell me the year. When did she wear this dress, y'all? All that is see-through paneling. It's not sequins. It doesn't show on the phone, but when did she wear this? It says Aquaman. But when? If y'all know, comment below. But yeah, I'm not seeing anything that's super fucking modest. I'm just not. I'm seeing nice dresses, designer clothing, dresses that are probably upon thousands of dollars. I'm not seeing it. I'm not. I'm searching, I'm looking, and I'm not seeing. I'm trying to give them the benefit of the fucking doubt. Oh, I just got a cramp in my foot so bad. Oh, God. Oof. These people are making me cramp. Let me drink some water. Okay.
Clothing.
Let's get
Objection,
into it.
Your Honor.
Objection.
What, if any, observations did she make about...
How sustained is
Sustained. Stop talking.
What, if any, observations did you make about Mr. Depp's
Come on,
treatment of
Elaine.
Amber relating to clothing?
At first, you know, it would be like light jokes, or, you know, she left the house wearing something like, oh, you're gonna wear that?
Looking for royalty-free music?
Add. Ugh. One of these days I'll log into the other account. But not today.
Subtle, you know. And then over time, again, just like the progression of their relationship, it just intensified. Then suddenly it's, you know, they have the same stylist.
Oh.
He and I forgot her name, but suddenly they have this.
I know it's not the stylist that saw nothing on Amber who dressed her the day after the December 15th incident. I know that's not the stylist. And maybe that's what they're trying to say, trying to make it seem like the stylist was Johnny's stylist, so that's why she's favoring that side of things and saying she saw nothing on Amber that day, trying to make that connection.
They have the same stylist, and he had been essentially controlling what she wore to events and things like that. So she went from being able to...
Because Johnny has time for that. This man was working 17-hour days. Can you really... Like, I just can't imagine this man doing this, going to a stylist and being like, okay, yes, 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 no, to revealing, yes, 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 no, to revealing. Like, I just don't see it. I don't feel like that interests him like that. He wants to be playing his fucking guitar, be with his bros, making his music, smoking, drinking, doing whatever. Like, I'm not seeing it. I'm not compelled to believe any of this.
Wear whatever the hell she wanted, and then suddenly she's wearing anything that his stylist wanted her to wear.
Okay.
Or wanted him to wear. And her style over time...
She said her stylist, his stylist.
...just got more and more conservative.
What, if any, observations did you make about Mr. Depp with respect to Amber's work?
That too was one thing. At first, he was saying he was protective over the kinds of jobs she was taking.
First of all, she asked him for help with the career. She's literally with one of the biggest fucking movie stars ever. Of course, you're a budding new actress, you're going to want to ask for help. You're going to want to do serious work. I'm sorry. You're going to want to have a fucking portfolio of work that can stand the test of times, the type of movies that Johnny has made. You don't want to do shit like fucking Magic Mike or Ride Dirty, whatever the fuck that movie was called. You don't want to do shit like that. He was trying to elevate her, I feel, and trying to tell her, hey, you probably shouldn't go for that because that's not the one. I recall Kate Moss saying that she would get a lot of advice from Johnny about what to do with this and what to do with that, and she really trusted him in that because he knew what to do. He's a man of this industry for 30 plus fucking years. He knows what he's doing. Maybe if you would have fucking listened to him, you would have got a lot more than just Aquaman with Now You've Been Taken Out Of. And the wife is on Instagram talking shit about you. The director's wife.
You know, oh, that's not going to be good for her career. That's not going to be good for this. Not going
It
to be good for
wasn't.
that.
It wasn't.
And then
It was the
suddenly
truth.
he has a problem with her taking any sort of job or any sort of audition. And then...
So all of a sudden Johnny wanted a housewife. He was trying to get away from her at every fucking passing turn. What are you talking about? But you're trying to make it seem like he wanted a housewife to sit at home and not do anything, bake cookies and sit on her ass and eat bonbons. I'm not buying it. He was trying to get away from her. She was always trying to get to him. Anytime he would go here, she would go meet up with him at all the other fucking different houses he would go to. Show the fuck up.
It became every time that she even thought about taking a meeting, it was
God.
another fight. He would often say things like, I don't even understand why she needs to work. I'll take care of her. I'll take care of you. I'll take care of everyone else. She doesn't need to work at all. It was one of those things that he was, at the end, vehemently against her working at all.
What, if any, observations did you make about Mr. Depp's treatment of Amber with respect to friends?
If she says anything other, then he was very generous, brought us into his home with open arms, set us up in nice-ass penthouses in LA for rent fucking free for as long as we wanted. I'm going to be pissed.
Again, these are all things that just very slowly over time just changed. At first,
These people.
He was very inclusive of all of us. At one point, we all lived downtown together in these beautiful lofts.
Yeah, I'm sure he was very inclusive of all y'all until he found out what the fuck y'all were doing conspiring behind his back. He started realizing y'all were taking fucking advantage of him. Yeah, I'm sure he was inclusive.
At first that was part of the relationship, was getting to know him and him getting to know us. And then just, again, slowly over time, he took issue with Brandon at one point, and then Brandon wasn't allowed in the fold.
Yep.
Time went on, he had an issue with Io.
Don't
Io
like
wasn't allowed
him.
in the fold
Io,
anymore. And then
nope,
at some
sneaky.
point,
Io literally fucked with his daughter. Literally posted pictures, didn't ask her mom, fucking outed her as something and wasn't even true. Of course he's going to be dismissed. Get the fuck out. I saw a picture of Io in Johnny's bedroom when Johnny was not even there taking pictures. He went into his bedroom.
Even me, he had accused me of doing something horrendous that I had never done. And then suddenly,
which we later find out is her selling stories to the press, which y'all do. Amber sold a whole ass fucking video to TMZ. Everything that Johnny has ever accused Amber of has been actual. He accused you of selling stories to the press. That's what y'all were doing. He accused Amber of cheating and sleeping with co-stars and everything like that. That's what she was doing. That's what she was doing. That's what
I'm not allowed around anymore. And just over time, she had such a small network of people that were there to support her.
Okay, I just, like, this sob fucking story. They're trying to act like Amber is fucking Jennifer Lopez in the movie Enough, where she was isolated from her friends and family and shit like that. I don't know if y'all saw that movie back in the day, Jennifer Lopez, Enough. They're trying to act like this was Amber. Amber is not Jennifer Lopez in Enough fighting for her fucking life. She's not. She's Amy fucking Dune. Like, stop trying to do this shit. Stop.
It was hard to watch.
You're
what, if any
hard to
observations
watch.
did you make about Mr. Depp's attitude or treatment of Amber with respect to her health?
Amber was she was a pretty healthy person at first. She didn't have any
Blah, 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 blah.
What, if anything, did Mr. Depp say about Amber's electronic devices?
Here we go.
Every time they fought or had an argument, a device was going to get smashed. She lost a phone, a tablet, computer, you could almost guarantee that something would get destroyed when they fought.
Please.
Very often fights were at least...
Right, like the phone that he repeatedly slammed across the wall, slammed into the wall, and you saw break to pieces in front of your eyes. That same fucking phone that was perfectly intact in the picture. Okay. I, like, literally don't believe it. I don't believe it. But if this is actual with them smashing stuff, because I feel like Amber has thrown and smashed a lot of shit. She's thrown Johnny's fucking phone out the goddamn window. Their electronic bill must be fucking crazy to constantly be replacing these items. Like, this shit is not cheap. And you know they're not doing it on no payment plan, installment plan like we do. They're not doing that. They're paying outright for these phones.
In part surrounded by text messages or something that he would find on her phones or, you know, whatever. And at some point, she wasn't even allowed to have passwords on her phone. Or if she did have a password, it was something really simple that he memorized. But there was zero expectation of privacy for her in terms of what was on her device or accessibility of her devices.
How many times did you observe Mr. Depp drunk?
I don't believe it.
Countless. I mean, too many times for me to quantify.
How many times have you seen Amber drunk?
How many times did you observe Mr. Depp high
We
on
already
drugs?
know. He drank.
I used to
He
pay
did drugs.
$162
We get it.
every month for
We
my car
know.
insurance.
Oh my
Now,
god. Still
check
in
out
week
how much I'm
4.
paying.
Are we doing this?
$28 a month.
Are we still doing this in week 4? Can we please get on to something else? Please.
Done cocaine and drank with him on a number of occasions.
Yeah, you
It'd
have.
be really hard to put a number to that. It was a lot.
And what types of drugs did Mr. Depp use, to your knowledge and your observation?
Well, I've done cocaine and drank with him on...
You see how she came forthright with that. Personally, I've done, because that question was coming. So, Johnny's doing coke. Amber's sister, Whitney's doing coke multiple times with Johnny. So we're supposed to believe that Amber's just abstaining from the coke and watching everybody else do the coke when she had a coke addiction. Yeah, no, I don't think it went down like that. I don't think it went down like that. Stephen Crowley called her a fiend. I don't believe it.
A number of occasions, so that... he almost always had weed of some sort, marijuana, like, you know, joints or whatever.
Absolutely.
I have seen him take MDMA on an occasion.
You saw your sister take MDMA, get sick at Coachella, and take magic mushrooms.
Shrooms as well.
Yep, same thing she did.
I once saw him consume a Ziploc bag that had a bunch of just unknown pills, some prescription, some not. He just took them all at once to see what would happen, and he laughed about it.
I could have sworn I've seen that in a fucking movie or something. Was it like Wolf of Wall Street or something, like a bag of pills and someone just swallowing them and like, oh, seeing what the fuck, like they're so dramatic. The stuff that they have said that this man has done, taken like 10 tabs of ecstasy or some fucking shit, 10 tabs or 8 to 10 tabs or something, the man would not be sitting here. He wouldn't be sitting here. He would probably be in a loony bin. He'd never come down from being fucking high taking that much. He'd have to be wrapped up somewhere. What are y'all talking about? It does not make sense. You're making him sound like a superhuman, affected by nothing. I'm so over this. Drugs.
Alcohol and coke.
Oh my god, alcohol and coke.
It was time that Amber and Tasha were back together again, which of course was not true. But he was then upset about that. He was upset about this painting that was on the wall.
Shut the fuck up. Like,
was going on. It was pretty, I didn't know, frankly. And her face was swollen, and...
Oh, let me go back.
Let me just stop you for a minute. What, if any, injuries did you observe on Amber at that time?
Let me go back.
Out there and, you know, continues to say these things about her. It's like the face, but she's in earshot, and he's saying these things about her. try to get him out of the house. His assistant kept coming in and out at one point. And all the while, Amber is just in the kitchen. She's like giving us
playing
space, but she's in earshot,
Holly
saying these things
Homemaker,
about
little
her.
Sally
And at
Mae
one point, she
Homemaker,
tries
just
to
in
come
the
over
kitchen.
to like check on him, and she kind of braces him from behind, and he's just like, fuck off, and continues to say these things about her.
He didn't want to be
And again, we
bothered.
sat there forever.
But she
and
probably
eventually
fucked with
did
him
get
earlier.
him to leave the house. So, but he insisted that Amber come too, and that if they were going to work it out, she'd have to be there, and they would talk about it at some other point, I guess.
Let me just stop you for a minute. What, if any, injuries did you observe on Amber at that time?
At the time, it was before I had a real understanding of what was going on. It was pretty. I didn't
Answer
know,
the question.
frankly. And her face was swollen, but I didn't, and it was kind of red. I thought she.
You notice when it comes to them asking about different types of injuries and bruises on Amber, here comes the stuttering, and the uncertainty, all of that. Because you're lying.
She'd just been crying, and her lip did appear to be cut, but again,
Her lip appeared to be crusty and cracked.
at the time, it wasn't what we were trying to do. It wouldn't have been appropriate to,
I'm so fucking over this shit. Like, these people, they fucking just sit up and lie. They sit up and lie. I don't understand how you could go to sleep at night. How do you go to sleep at night knowing that you're doing this to another person for no fucking reason? No reason.
13. What, if any, marks did you observe on Amber?
What, if any,
injuries
marks?
or signs of markings, anything like that?
Occasionally, I'd see bruising, cut lips, split lips, weird
ashy
marks,
lips,
burns, or I don't know, on her arms.
Weird marks, burns on her arms, stuff that she did to herself. I believe Amber is probably like one of those, what's the word? Someone who enjoys pain. I think it's a masochist, correct me if I'm wrong. I could see her like taking a cigarette and just like, and just watching it burn and like enjoying it. Like, I think she's like that type of fucked up crazy. So yes, she may have seen these occasional fucking bruises and this, that, and other, and weird fucking marks, as she just said. But I think that Amber put them on herself. I truly do. Because it was only seen when the shit was convenient. But in daily fucking life, when she's walking around doing her fucking thing and da-da-da-da, nobody has seen anything on her.
Scratches on her arm, things like that. It was just weird, and it was periodic. It wasn't like a constant thing, but there were.
It was periodic, so he would, you know what?
There were injuries to her.
And,
Okay.
and what, if anything, did you do? Did you ask her about them?
Did you ask her?
I did at some point confront her and ask her, and she.
Objection, Your Honor. Hearsay.
Don't tell
Sustain
us.
the objection.
Okay.
Next question.
Okay. But you did ask her about them.
Yes.
Objection,
Okay.
Your Honor. Same objection. Next question. That's fine.
That's okay. Thank you, Your Honor.
Elaine is so fucking
During
dumb.
the year 2013,
Elaine is so dumb. Let's hear about fucking little Whitney and Amber joking about hitting. About the abuse. Let's see what she has to say.
You testified that you had suspicions that Mr. Depp was allegedly hitting your sister
Suspicions.
at some point in 2013, right?
Right.
Suspicions.
Mm-hmm.
And notwithstanding that, in June 2013, you were actually joking with Mr. Depp about hitting your sister, right?
Right.
Regrettably, over a text message, yes.
You were encouraging him to hit her.
I was not literally.
Why? Encouraging him to hit her, what, to keep her in line and to calm her down, as you slipped up and also said? Why would Johnny be needing to hit your sister, Whitney? Why? Because she beat you up and you wanted a little bit of revenge?
Literally encouraging him to hit her.
But you were joking about it.
Regrettably.
Yeah,
yes.
because that's
Again,
so
lax
funny.
I did not have an understanding.
So tasteful, Whitney.
Of what that was. I never would have said that.
To joke about hitting your sister in a text message. You put that in writing, dumbass. There's some shit you just don't write down, as I have learned. Don't write some shit down. Don't do it. Because people can find that shit. Pull it up, receipt. Don't fucking write it down. You were sitting here joking about your sister. Johnny hitting your sister.
Now knowing what I know.
But that was
But you had suspicions back in 2013 about Johnny hitting your sister, but you were making a joke about Johnny hitting your sister. Jury, please peep these please peep the shit. Like, read between the lines, please. There's so much shit that is between the fucking lines. It's insane. And I hope that this jury is picking up on this shit. I hope they are.
That was around the time that you allegedly became aware that he was... I don't know injuries on your sister that caused you to have suspicions.
Get caught up.
I don't know if it was around the same time.
It was.
You testified that you had suspicions that Mr.
Get caught the fuck up. I can't. Raquel fucking crying and getting emotional. Look at this shit. I'm so over Whitney. She's a disappointment. She's a disappointment to everybody. She really could have fucking sold her sister out, especially because her sister beat her fucking ass. She could have came hard and flipped the script on everybody. And I'm sure Johnny would have gave her a little cash to the side, really would have paid her. But let's look at this shit. Raquel crying.
It's a photo of Amber's face.
Please. With the strong
black
sweep.
eyes.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna bring it closer. And we're gonna listen to what she says. I'm gonna turn it up. And I'm gonna shut up.
It's a photo of Amber's face. With two black eyes.
I really think these people are so up there. They think that they are so up there. They are with Amber. They're the same, one of the fucking same, that they think that people are really dumb. And that they can say anything out of their mouth and it will be believed. And the scary thing is, there's people that do. She just sat up here and told us that she sees with her two fucking eyeballs and is sitting here crying about it. She's telling us that she sees this picture of Amber with two black eyes. Two black eyes. Y'all, this shit is freaky and it's kind of scary. Like, when I think deep about this shit, it's kind of scary what this man was secretly dealing with before he kind of got clued into what was happening. These people were behind his back, conniving the entire time. He was asleep in his home, not even knowing that people were text messaging about knives and shit that can be used on him. His own wife brought him a big ass knife, talking about some death till us part or whatever. She probably would have fucking used that in her scheme if this would have got far enough. And tried to use it as like a self-defense something or another. These are the people this man was spending time with, that Amber had invaded into his life. People conspiring. She's sitting up here saying that there's two black eyes in this picture. Am I insane? Am I
Swollen
crazy?
bottom lip.
In a what?
Did you take this photo?
In a what lip?
Bottom lip. With 2 black eyes. And swollen bottom lip.
In a swollen Yo, come on. Come on. And she's sitting up here trying to fake cry about this. What is going on? Are we in reality?
Did you take this photo?
Did you take it?
I don't remember.
You don't remember, but Josh said you did.
You said a swollen nose.
A swollen nose.
Yes.
Oh my god. A swollen nose? Y'all. A swollen...
Does this picture fairly and accurately depict...
She's over here fucking doing the same fake wiping motion of the eyes, wiping away fucking nothing, just like Amber did up on the stand. There's nothing coming out of your eyes, just as there's nothing swollen on her nose. She is saying that this woman has 2 black eyes, a swollen lip, and a swollen busted nose. I think I'm going crazy. I think that I'm going crazy. This is gaslighting. This is gaslighting. I say it a lot, and I say it a lot in this case because I feel like I'm being gaslit. I'm thinking, is there something wrong with me that I am looking at this picture and I don't see what it is that she's seeing?
At least in part, Miss Heard's appearance on that night in December 15, 2015.
Yeah. Yes.
Wow.
Did you take pictures of Miss Heard that night?
Did you?
Yes.
You believe that you took this picture?
Did you?
I don't know.
Boo.
But in any event, it accurately reflects what Miss Heard's appearance from that evening.
This accurately reflects Ms. Heard's events from that evening. Raquel nods her head.
Yes.
And says yes. Boy, bye. Fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Get out of here with this bullshit. Like... Wow. They are really fucking trying it. Amber Heard on the stand. Johnny sliced off his finger by smashing a phone to a wall. A phone in which we never saw any bits or pieces of, and we saw an intact phone sitting on the bar. Amber to her acting coach. He sliced it off with a glass bottle. So what was it? What was it, Amber? Was it a phone or the bottle? Was it the phone or the bottle? What was it? What is the truth? Like, and the fact that her sister got up here and said that anybody who really knows Amber knows that she trust and honesty and integrity are the most important things for her. And I'm just like, you're really doing the most. Like, you really could have done without that, because that's a tad bit too much in a situation like this. We know that Amber and honesty are nowhere near each other. You're doing the fucking most with that. Like, what is the truth? What is the truth? Tell me. But they are never going to tell. She ain't never going to tell the fucking truth. She's going to go through this entire fucking thing and never tell the truth. Someone was saying it was going to be a hung jury. Oh my god, this dumb bitch. I don't even want to... Did y'all see when Johnny jumped? So he came into, I'll see if I find it as I'm scrolling, but he was coming into the courtroom, and Raquel happened to be, her face was up on the screen because she was about to continue with her deposition or whatnot, or her video deposition. And Johnny like comes around to sit at his table, and they have the screens down there too, so he looks down and he goes, He jumps like that, and I was like, oh my god, I can't. I fucking can't. Let's hear about this.
When I came to the penthouse,
this is the makeup artist
to do Amber's makeup.
What happened?
She had injuries. She had too light, like, I don't know how, I don't know, I mean, I'm not a medical expert, I don't know how I would describe them, but
Amber's looking a little uncomfortable.
Like,
she like bit her lip like this as she was as she said light. She bit her lip like she's biting her. Okay, like look at this. She said light. Melanie Iglesias said she had too light. Stop. And Amber's like chewing at her lip. Madly chewing at her lip.
To the penthouse on December 16 to do Amber's makeup. She had injuries. She had too light. Like,
look, you saw that? Too light.
I don't know how I would describe them, but it could have looked like somebody had headbutted her lightly, so she had a discoloration.
She just said it looked like someone headbutted her lightly. How the fuck does someone headbutt you lightly? Did I hear that right?
It could have looked like somebody had headbutted her lightly, so she had a discoloration.
It looked like someone headbutted her lightly. Oh my. They're fucking with us. Y'all, this is all a joke. This is all not real. This is not real life. We're in a simulation. They're fucking with us. This is not real. How do you lightly headbutt somebody? How?
Here, under both eyes and on the bridge of the nose. And she had what I would call a split lip or something on the lip.
She said what I would call a split lip or something on the lip. Not a busted lip. Not all busted open and profusely bleeding. She said a split lip or something on the lip. Which to me means it was some cracked fucking lips. And she's probably seen that shit before. Like, come. This is supposed to be the convincing, compelling shit. That's supposed to swing a pendulum.
A lip. Like a gash or a split lip.
Ms. Iglesias, I'm going to ask you to look at what has been marked as exhibit number 11. Do you
not the hair
recognize this photo as being Amber Heard's head?
Yes.
First of all, the photo, I think Elaine asked her, do you recognize this as being the top of Amber Heard's head? How the fuck can you tell that's the top of Amber Heard's head? That could be the top of anybody's fucking head. That's what I would say. I'd be like, I really don't know. That could be the top of anyone's head because it's simply the top of a head. You see no face, you see nothing. Like,
okay. And could you please describe for me what this photo is showing?
What is it showing?
It's showing a chunk of missing hair.
And
they're dramatic. That's showing a. This is showing a chunk of missing hair. If you see this, it is scabbed up dryness, irritation. It is not a chunk of missing hair. Depp was dragging Amber by her fucking hair. A lot more would be gone than that. And that little picture of the tuft of hair. What are you her and Raquel, this makeup artist and Raquel, are trying to literally gaslight us. We're literally looking at pictures with our own eyes, and they're trying to get us to see something else that is literally not there.
Anything did you observe on December 16 about Amber Heard missing a chunk of hair?
I remember this because she showed it to us, and I looked at it.
Okay. And can you describe
this is so dumb.
What is depicted right along her scalp there?
I don't know.
Do you recall that
she
there
says
was
she don't know.
bruising along the scalp and some pus.
Pus?
For lack of a better word.
I don't recall.
No, she ain't recall no pus.
Ms. Iglesias, I'm going to ask you to take a look at what has been marked as exhibit number 14. Do you recognize the person in this photo?
Yes.
And who is that?
This is Amber Heard.
Okay.
Okay. So we heard from this makeup artist, this shady, non-credible makeup artist who literally is just lying through her fucking teeth. And I've read this before, but I'll read it again. So, December 16th, the stylist is there. The makeup artist is there. The makeup artist says that she sees these light bruises under the eyes from a light headbutt, a split or something on the lip, and bruising on the nose. And what does the stylist say that she sees during the same fucking time, the same day? Hollywood stylist says Amber Heard had no visible injuries after alleged altercation. Samantha McMillan said she spent much of the afternoon and early evening with Heard, 34, on December 16th, 2015, as the star prepped to appear on James Corden's The Late Night Show. She could see clearly that Amber had no marks, cuts, or bruises. And you're sitting up here saying that you're seeing shit from a light headbutt. Make it make sense. It's bullshit. It's all bullshit. It's a piling, heaping, hot pile of garbage that these people are handing to us and saying, here, believe us, because you're just the public fucking stupid society and you'll believe anything that we send to you. Look at this shit. Amika, as they say it, can hide the worst of the worst beatings on the planet within an inch of your life. But a zit or its color, nope. Look at this picture of Amber. Do y'all see that? The pimples. But this makeup art is so magical that she covered bruises from a light headbutt, as she said. A light headbutt. Just done. Done, 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 done. Some people are so funny. Acting coach confirms Amber struggled to cry when acting. No shit, love. We've all witnessed that recently. Look at this. That's Amber crying. Face dry as a Sahara. Face bone dry. Who needs medical attention for a broken nose when you have Melanie with peach undertone concealer? Exactly. Just stupidness. So Johnny asked the freeloaders to leave, and they thought they could just change the locks, get a restraining order, and tell the world he's abusive. Amber asked for 3 out of the 5 penthouses in her initial divorce papers, so I guess it was the plan. Exactly. That's exactly what it was. Oh, he wants to kick me out? Then I'm going to accuse you of abusing me, ruin your fucking life, and we're going to sit up in these fucking penthouses that I said you abused me in. Like, dumb. Dumb. So Amber wanted Johnny to beat his drinking/drug addiction, so had her friends and family move in and did drugs with him all the time. Is that what we're being told? This is a fucking joke. Exactly. People are seeing this shit. It's fucking whack. It's whack. Whitney admitted she was barely sober. I'm sure, being around your sister all the fucking time, and you had to run and go hide and run away from her to Jennifer Howe. Speaking of Jennifer Howe, she was on IG and she posted hold up, first of all, what's this? Yeah, okay, let me go to Jennifer Howe. I think I liked it because I thought this was interesting. Let's see if I can find it. Okay, so Jennifer Howe, who we know, obviously, she made her declaration that completely refutes Whitney's account of what took place with the whole stair incident. Completely. She said that Whitney Heard went over to damn Jennifer Howe and said she thought she was scared that Amber Heard was going to kill Johnny. Okay? So Jennifer Howe posted on her IG, "While I am fighting mad, let me say something else. Someone who I once considered a friend, someone I helped get U.S. citizenship, someone I kept on medical insurance to help her growing family has also flipped her story and got lawyered up by someone she once hated. She also called all old employees of the Art of Asylum along with someone's sister, telling them to avoid being subpoenaed and to be character witness against me. She also has some BFF with supporters of the charity that she talked mad trash about. I realized what a naive fool I've been and how many snakes I've let into the garden. After being attacked for nearly 2 years, I decided it might be time to go on the offensive instead of being blindsided by the cruelty of these people." So Jennifer Howe is being affected. They're fucking with her. I also saw that her house got broken into. Look at this shit. It says, anyone find it weird that a few Sundays... Hold up, why is this... She has it like in this pink already. Anyone find it weird that a few Sundays ago, my home was broken into between noon and 8 p.m. by someone who had professional tools, but nothing was taken. Yes, this is where they drilled. I live on the 10th floor of a building. We have a doorman. This is one of about 7 things that have happened since I started to speak the truth of why someone came to live with me after they lied under oath, aka Whitney. So look at these pics, y'all. This is the first one. Okay. And this is Jennifer posting on her IG. Jennifer the Howe, who Whitney went to after the December 15th incident. And this is where she says they're drilled in her door. Madness. Madness. Complete and utter madness. That's so scary. So someone just like comes and breaks into your home, doesn't even take anything, it's just in there, fucking with your shit, looking around, trying to intimidate you. That's it. They had no other reason to be there. They did not take shit. And she feels it's because of speaking the truth about Whitney. Crazy. This is Io and Raquel, Amber's friends, making fun of Johnny's injured finger. Why don't you look at this? Or cruel. Just cruel. It's just so fucked up. Oh, and these text messages. Someone says, Amber Heard was upset with Johnny being late to her birthday and claimed she didn't know he would be delayed. But oh wait, we have these text messages, okay? April 21st. Hey baby, it's 10 to 10 and this is Johnny. Hey baby, it's 10 to 10 and I've been here for about 25 minutes, so just to let you know to please go ahead with your dinner plans with your friends. If I'm going to be ridiculously late, I'll have Christy come. And then it kind of cuts off. And then it starts over with Amber saying, hey, how are you doing? He responds, I'm still here with Christy, baby. Discussion is winding down. Out of here soon. Sorry I didn't make it tonight, my angel. She said, all good. Calling you. Hey, baby, bring up something too. And then it cuts off. So she's acting like she's all okay with the fact that Johnny didn't come to the party. Via text, reportedly, he came to the party and she treated him like the redheaded stepchild, and she's acting like this in text because she's not about to like maybe go off like that, because she knew once he got home, she was going to let him fucking have it. Let him have it. Oh, this is cute. This is Johnny at a red light, and he's talking to some friends. Let's see what this is. Let's see. Been seeing these things. Ooh, we love you.
Hi, Mark. Hi, Sean.
Oh,
Johnny, we love you, baby.
Oh, he's so dope.
You'll always be the Captain Jack Sparrow.
He's still around somewhere. I'll see him.
You're fucking right.
Ooh.
Hey, don't forget his jar of dirt in the mega pint. Love you, Johnny.
You see how easy literally flow into that part? He can just flow into Captain Jack's like so easy like that. Like it's a part of him. Literally like that. Is this still recording? Yeah, I can like halfway see it. Yeah. This is great. Who the fuck got up on the roof?
Nice, what's up?
How are they on the roof? How are they on the roof? They're on the roof of the fucking courthouse, yo.
Huh?
We got aerial view.
Nice, what's up?
What? Look at that. People are awesome. That is funny. That is fucking hilarious. We have Camille taking pictures with the alpacas today. Taking pics with the alpacas. She did a fabulous job. Yeah, this is crazy, y'all. We've had freeloaders and grifters today. How fun. Where the fuck is Ellen Barkin? Is she shaking in her boots? Is she getting cold feet? Whoever the fuck she is, really. But yeah, this has all been a mess. I don't believe any of this. I'm not moved. I'm not concerned. I'm not fazed. And I don't think the jury will be either. I just don't. I truly, truly don't. Let me know what you guys think, if you feel like this pendulum has been swung, if this has done, like, if today has done something in her favor. Because I'm not seeing it. I think it was piss poor. And they was lying they fucking asses off for revenge because Johnny kicked them the fuck out. And their plan was to take him in his penthouses and just take him down. I saw a video of somebody, as Camille and like the team was coming out of the courthouse, somebody asked Camille, actually asked her, he was like, the public wants to know, are you and Johnny dating? And she straight up like didn't, like, she smiled and everything was polite, but she just did not respond to it. Like, she didn't say yes, no, boo, nothing about it. Like, she went over and saw a dog and pet the dog. She didn't respond at all. But what's interesting, she didn't deny it. She didn't say no. I mean, that leaves open speculation, because if it was a no, it's a no. But I have also heard that she is a married woman, so I guess it could be like a, what type of question is that for you to ask me because I'm married? So like, I'm not even going to dignify that with an answer. It could be kind of that. So I don't know. It's just hype. It's just hype. So yeah, that was today. I'm not moved. So what? Josh wanted attention. Raquel wanted to sell her jewelry and fucking beads and sit on her ass and do yoga and fucking take mushrooms. Whitney just wanted to fucking do coke and stuff with Johnny, and Amber fucked that up with her, fucked it up for her because she did all of this. and now she's wrapped into it, and they're all going to go down. So, yep, that's all I have to say for today, you guys. We will pick this back up tomorrow, see where it stands. I'm interested to see what you guys think, to see if you feel like today was good for her, or if it really didn't matter, or whatever your feelings were on today. But yeah, I will catch you guys in another video. Think about liking, think about subscribing, and ta-ta. Bye.